What happens when you die? In today's spirituality versus religion, we talk about afterlife. And this is, again, a very personal experience. Take what resonates and leave the rest. In spirituality, I'll use my experience because uh, if energy cannot be created or destroyed and only transformed, and we're energy beings, your heart's beating, every cell is moving, regenerating, activating. Um, you are always like you're alchemizing food within the body. Like it's quite fascinating when you start to look at the body as the amazing uh, gift it is to us, being that it does so much for us and it can heal itself given the right tools. If we nourish our body properly, wow, it's amazing what it can do. The healing I hear, the stories I hear about people healing, fascinating. But I digress. Let's go back to the afterlife part. Afterlife. I happen to be one that watched a whole bunch of near-death experiences so that I could help understand. And everyone's experience is very unique based on their beliefs and where they're at in life. But the one common thread is we go on somewhere, right? And what that looks like, we don't know for a fact. But when you start to gather the information, when you realize that you are an energy being and that if energy can't be created or destroyed, then we must transform, but we can't see it with these eyes. And you hear lots of stories about that too. People that death doulas that work with people as they're transitioning out, and the ability that you know you're greeted on the other side, so to speak. In religion, you going to heaven, you going to hell. I find that really fascinating that you are limited in what might happen afterwards. I think there's many places to go. I think it all depends on your soul and what your path really is, what you've requested, combination of beliefs, what you need to do. And in reality, I don't believe in heaven or hell in the same way that it's given in religion. And so I do believe that there is somewhere else to go. And again, no judgment, but looking outside of ourselves, as in, if I'm not good, then this happens, um, comes across as a bit of a threat. If you don't behave this way, if you don't do this, then this is where you go. And that's, to me, that's a bit of a fear tactic. And as you know, I'm a rebel. I don't believe that there's any right or wrong way to behave necessarily, although there is for the common good and be respectful to all sentient beings, all humans, all animals, all plants, all things on this planet, because it's all energy. That when we live in harmony with nature and others, it's a much more peaceful life. So I do believe that for sure. We do have a common thread that way. And I just don't believe in being told I have to behave a specific way in order to get into heaven or else I'm going to hell. So there's my take on it. And again, no judgment. Everybody has their own belief. And so I just want to give you an opportunity to maybe question some of the things you've been taught. And I'd really love to know in the comments. Please share. If you have somebody that needs to hear this video or series, the whole series is over on YouTube. You can check it out. It's quite profound to be able to um, piece it all together. And again, it's not that I'm trying to create a controversy and I'm black and white. To me, it's all there's gray, right? Like there's everything is okay. There's nothing right or wrong about whether you're religious or spiritual. It doesn't matter. It's you're having your experience and you're right where you're supposed to be. So let me know in the comments. I'd really love to hear from you. And as always, wish